10 reasons you may not feel like yourself. What is your body trying to tell you? You might be feeling like you're not yourself. And it's not just in your head. In this video, I'll show you 10 different reasons why your body could be communicating something to you that isn't always obvious. Hi there. My name is Lucy. And I'm going to show you about the connection between how we feel emotionally and what our bodies are saying. Our mind tries to hide many things from us so we can keep on living normally. But if we ignore them, they will only worsen. So whether or not things are going great for you right now, please watch this video until the end. Because who knows what message your body may have been trying to send you. 1. You're stressed. In today's fast-paced world, we are all living with the chronic stress of work and life. But what many people don't realize is that our body pays a high price for this constant pressure as well. It can lead to insomnia, anxiety attacks, or depression. So how do you know if your stress level has reached an unhealthy point? There are some warning signs. Constantly feeling on edge but not sure why. Feeling out of control like there's no way to stop worrying about certain things? If these feelings sound familiar, try finding ways to relax. Take up yoga or meditation classes together with friends who also struggle from unending work stresses. Or maybe just spend more time outside when possible. 2. You've been eating too much sugar and carbs. Ever since you started that new diet plan, your jeans have not been fitting the same way. You're eating too much sugar and carbs. Your body is craving protein because of this bad habit. So maybe swap out a couple of meals each day for some chicken or fish. Since starting on your new weight loss regimen, it's clear to see that something doesn't seem right with how tight those pants are getting. It sounds like all the sugary treats and carb-heavy foods aren't agreeing with you anymore. Perhaps it's time to switch up some portions too. Give yourself more energy throughout the day by spreading them evenly across breakfast through dinner instead of just lunch and dinner. 3. Your hormones are out of whack. It's normal for hormones to fluctuate as you get older. For some people, this means that their emotions are all over the place because they're experiencing an abnormal release or production of a particular type of hormone in their system. When these hormonal changes happen at puberty and during menstruation cycles, it can lead to significant mood swings. Some people's natural body chemistry makes them more sensitive than others to the hormone changes that happen at puberty and during menstruation cycles. It's normal for hormones to fluctuate as you get older. But when they're out of whack, it can lead to major mood swings because your emotions have been thrown way off balance by an abnormal release, or upsetting the natural balance of your hormones. It's important to know that it can be challenging for people around you to understand why your emotions seem so extreme and volatile when you're hormonal. But if we use some common sense at this point of our lives, we will do the best with what life throws us and find a way through hardships eventually. Do whatever it takes to find some balance in your hormones, and you'll feel better in no time. 4. You're not getting enough sleep or exercising enough. The lack of sleep and exercise are taking their toll on you. Your eyes look tired, your skin is pale, and the bags under your eyes make it seem like they're getting darker with each passing day. You just can't keep up anymore. The deterioration in physical appearance has impacted more than just how attractive others find you. Without a healthy lifestyle to back them up, people will begin doubting that's possible for yourself too. It might be time to start making changes, so life doesn't pass by before we know what happened. 5. You have a chronic illness like depression, anxiety, or diabetes. A chronic illness can be debilitating and life-changing. You are not alone in your suffering, but you also deserve to live a fulfilling life with joy. A common misconception about people living with chronic illnesses is that they're always sad or unwell all the time. However, many of them maintain positive moods by taking certain precautions such as exercising regularly for diabetes patients, even if it's just lifting weights, while watching TV before bedtime. When done correctly and diligently, these healthy habits improve one's quality of life tremendously. More than any medication could ever do, because exercise helps regulate blood sugar levels, reducing fatigue throughout the day. 6. Something is bothering you that you haven't told anyone about yet. You've been so good at keeping your emotions to yourself. But now it's just too much. You feel like you're going crazy and are trying hard not to show that. I'm sorry if I sound a bit dramatic right now. My life had always felt easier when there wasn't anyone else around. But for some reason, today is different. It might be because of the overwhelming anxiety I get from being in crowds or feeling powerless among people who have more than me. Maybe it was seeing how happy someone seemed with their significant other while all these thoughts about what could happen kept running through my head. It doesn't matter. Instead of letting myself spiral into an endless cycle of self-doubt, anger, frustration, and sadness over things. 7. It's the holiday season, which can be stressful for some people. Try to make yourself a priority this year. Amid holiday stress, it can be hard to find time for ourselves. We want everyone we love to have a great Christmas. But sometimes that means missing out on our happiness. This year, try making yourself a priority by setting aside some me time with your favorite drink and movie. You may decide on giving back or volunteering at an organization near you. You could do something special just for you, like shopping sprees, facials, manicures, etc. Relaxing in a bubble bath with candles lit while reading literature. Indulging in decadent breakfast foods. This is one way to take care of oneself this season. What are others? 8. Ladies over 45 years old? You may be going through menopause if you're over 45 years old and experiencing symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, trouble sleeping, hair loss, etc. Talk to your doctor. You're not alone, ladies. The average age for a woman's body to start going through menopause is 45 years old. If you are experiencing symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, or trouble sleeping, talk to your doctor about how best to manage these changes in hormone levels that will come with the evolution of life. To make it easier on us women, because we do have enough stuff already. Our bodies go through hormonal fluctuations. That is due mainly to changing estrogen and progesterone production during perimenopausal stages. Before menstruation stops entirely at around 50 to 52 years old, when ovulation ceases too. These hormones help regulate sleep cycles and other physiological functions. So there are many side effects associated with this process. 9. You've been drinking too much alcohol or caffeine to feel good about yourself. You are at risk of feeling down about yourself and not seeing the good in your life. Alcohol can cause you to feel like a failure, even if that's just for one night out on the town or after an intimate party with friends. Caffeine is also linked with feelings of inadequacy due to its addictive nature. Many people need their morning cups without fail every day because they start experiencing withdrawal from stopping cold turkey. It means you have been relying too much on other substances instead of taking care of what matters, namely figuring things out as a sober person. So there's no problem when drinking, consuming caffeine again later, non-stop. 10. You've been hanging out with negative people too much. You've been spending way too much time with negative people. Their negativity has started to rub off on you. And now it's all that you think about. You need a break from them for your mental health, so why don't we try hanging out this weekend? You seem really down lately. Maybe because of the friends who are constantly criticizing everything they come in contact with are the ones who never see anything good in anyone around them. I feel like their attitude is taking over yours, even when things go right. There's something wrong that needs attention. They're not worth losing your happiness just to say hi every once in a while at school anymore. Let me take some weight off those shoulders by inviting you to somewhere it's fun to be. 11. You have a vitamin deficiency or some other health issue that needs to be addressed by a doctor. You are not getting enough of the vitamins you need, and it's affecting your health. The doctors always seem so busy when they do have a chance to see me. I don't know how many times I've gone in for something minor like an ear infection, but come out with a prescription for antibiotics that will last months. Because my doctor ran tests on heart medication or blood pressure pills, since those were high too. The most frustrating part is when all this starts from one thing: vitamin deficiencies. 12. It might just be the weather, but you may also need more sunshine in your life. You might not be happy with your current mood. But it could just because you're feeling a little cloudy and need more sun in your life. It's easy to get caught up in the weather. But sometimes we have bad days even when the sky is beautiful outside, and summer finally arrives. It feels like nothing can cheer us up or make our day better than getting negative thoughts out of our heads for once. The good thing about this? You don't have to rely on sunshine alone anymore. Try putting on a brighter disposition instead. If you have liked this video, subscribe below and hit the bell icon so that we can notify you when we release new videos.